I wrote specifically for this. It's called Standards. A little boxed in. Just feeling a little boxed in. Uh-oh. Well, I can't read that. All right. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I just need to get, right. This is good. This is good here. And yeah, I think I like it in here. All right. Standards. My mother disapproved of Southern Baptists, Buick salesmen, housing developers, urban renewal, tarpon fishermen, Fuller brush men, the Florida Sheriff's Association, agents and affiliates of the IRS, Sunday school teachers, the American Medical Association, people from the state of Maine, the Pilgrims, Elvis Presley, Ed Sullivan, Strivers, Bounders, the Nouveau Riche, polyester suits, wingtips, and all the variegated and various vulgar entertainments of the lower orders, found in circuses, state fairs, craft exhibits, television variety shows, and professional wrestling matches. On the other hand, she approved of Jackie O, who was a real lady. My mother had standards! Little town in Florida, 1963. I'm 10, my brother's 14. One day my brother was out in the backyard, he digs a dig hole. He goes to the lumber yard, collects sawdust, fills the hole, puts two 2x4s on stands, like this, puts nails in them sticking out, lays a bamboo pole across. Every afternoon after school, he's out there practicing the high jump, skipping dinner, practicing well into the evening. Strings up lights. You can hear the clatter of the bamboo pole. Two uprights on the bar. The two uprights the bar sat on were called standards. My father studied educational psychology at the University of Chicago. While my brother was outside practicing the high jump, my father was at his desk working on statistical models for teacher effectiveness. He created tests and gave them to us, claiming he was just practicing. When I turned 14, I dreamed of becoming a place kicker. I spent afternoons out back, placing a football on a little stand, running and kicking it, imagining it rising up into the stadium lights and passing beautifully through imaginary goalposts or standards. Standards form the admirable surface of our vices. Standards, the way we keep your genius a closely guarded secret, even from yourself. So I asked myself, what would happen if the standards fell away for just one moment? What would happen if our souls exploded out our bodies? What would happen if the fusion energies in our cells lived the blue dreams of Krishna and the golden miracles of Jesus and the wet pink fertility of Mary of all Marys and the leafy green hypotheses of paramecium and the wall-crushing waves of Atlantic hurricanes and the 12-tone mercies of revolution's music and the rock and roll chainsaws of sexual freedom and the majesty of maidens dressed in nothing but opinions, weaving in and out of our dreams of liberation. What if our standards fell away and we were seen for what we are? We who do not rise and do not fall, but whirl and persist. We who do not study and do not admire, but breathe. Who look inside and do not see a dictionary, but see language like a lit green fuse of creation. Who walk into a bookstore and see only the cries of children. Who can feel 10 things at once before the journalist can write one down. Commit 10 crimes before the judge can pronounce one bad. Have 10 orgasms before the priest can renounce one pleasure. What would happen if we abandoned our every shackle of reason and made inquiries directly to the engines of the sun? The mind has a natural standard, and it is truth. Science has a natural standard, and it is complexity. Art has a standard, it is beauty. The heart has a standard, it is love. The soul has a standard, it is mystery. Everything else is sophistry and bullshit. Everything else is the bleat of tiny minds. Everything else is a solitary goalpost in a Florida stadium night, waiting for a football that will never come. Chemistry has a standard, and it is bond with me. Nature has a standard, and it is see me. Astronomy has a standard, and it is imagine me. Music has a standard, and it is hear me. Air has a standard. The elements and animals and all perceptual monkeys of memory and idea have standards. Apprehend us. Be you a point of light next to creation, breathing quietly like a leaf, machining sunshine into flecks of green. I've flown around the world in a plane. I've settled revolutions in Spain. The North Pole I have charted, but just can't get started with you. That too is a standard. Thank you.